Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Star of the season or star of the week, week 1 is here. Again, 2 champions, 2 LTDs. Not bad cards, not bad cards. We'll take a look at them real quick. I really don't like this promo just because these training rolls you don't seem to get anything out of. We're going to do a couple. This isn't going to be a long video. So if you could hit the like button, drop a sub. There's a couple things I'm going to talk about in preparation for tomorrow too. So keep that in mind. Let's talk about star of the season. Obviously, like I told you guys, we talked about it yesterday. They're up to a 91 and 90. Now, Jaden Greathouse, for some reason, got 91 speed. So we got +2 speed. So if you can pull him, honestly, I would sell because he is by far the fastest player in the game. But also, his price is 1.3. So how much higher can he go up? I'm not entirely sure, if I'm being completely honest, right? But stars of the seasons. We got some good cards. We got some absolutely good cards. We got an Alabama legend. You know I always love when we get an Alabama legend, right? There's Hayward Bay, the biggest combine riser of all time. Because bro ran like a 4.38 at the combine, shot up and got drafted top 10 by the Raiders. Hey man, if you got it, you got it, right? 800K. If we pull him, adios. He's gone. He's absolutely, see ya, unless he's B&D and then he stays on the team. Preston Zachman, I remember him from last year. Great strong safety, 89 speed, 90 zone, 85 man. If we pull him, he's gone. But what I do like about this promo is, or what I don't like about this promo, but this week I do because the champions are okay. I hate that we only get 2 champions, but today the champions are all good. Daniel Wingate, if you're looking for a new user, he is a bit on the expensive side for an 88, as you can see, 240. But, or he's an 89, sorry, that's around the price for an 89. I'm tripping, I'm thinking he was an 88. But at the same time, look at those attributes, bro. Those attributes are nice. 6'5", 230. What's that change of direction? 86? 89 zone, 82 man. Then my Alabama GOAT, Justice Haynes. Glad he's thriving at Michigan. I don't put no ill will on players who leave and go to other schools. You're always going to be, an Alabama Crimson top to me. Fantastic card. Unfortunately, pulled the running back yesterday, so we can't really get into that. But last night, I did go on a national championship run just to open up the NOTG packs before the the rush cards went out. So check out these packs and check out what I pulled. Now, I'm recording this late Wednesday, Tuesday. You can see rush is still going on. The reason why I'm recording this, I did get on a national championship run. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you're seeing it's Wednesday, because I don't know if I'm doing a video for stars of the week. The cards don't look great, or I'm doing it for Thursday, the season 2 cards. But just showing you guys, we got the 4 national championship packs. At the time I'm recording this, rush is still good. The NOTG packs are still good. So we're rolling our national championship packs into rush, essentially. If we don't pull anything out of these packs, now these are boosted odds too. So with the odds boosted with the national championship packs, that's the reason why I decided to open them here. We get an 85 Caleb Downs. Okay, 70K. That's crazy that he still goes for 70K. That's absolutely insane that he goes for 70K still. I mean, we're gonna have to sell that. And we got Aaron Finmore. I didn't even see Aaron Finmore, but yeah. We probably should sell Caleb Downs. That's not a bad pack. That's 130K in that pack made alone between Aaron Finmore and Caleb Downs. So, yeah. I mean, look, we'll see at the end of the day what our training is looking at 84, 85, 80. I assume these are all 82 pluses. I never actually know what national championship packs are in terms of what they are from an overall standpoint. Look, we may end up just quick selling Caleb Downs and going in. Why not? Why not at the end of the day, right? So I'm pretty sure these 2 are 82 pluses now, which are still ass. They're still absolutely ass. So our best pool is going to be 85 Caleb Downs, it looks like. Unless we go crazy in this pool. I guess the Aaron Finmore was a little bit better, but I think the Caleb Downs is probably a better pool. And yeah, even with boosted odds, our best pool is technically an 86, but I'm going to get it to 85 Caleb Downs. So let's go see what we got in training and see if we're going to go all the way in or not. Now, I'm going to see how much training we have if we were to quick sell everything. If we were to quick sell everything, that barely gives us enough for 1. So what I'm probably going to end up doing it's taking a lot of my coins. Right, since we barely have enough for one, even if we roll at 79, we quick sell, wouldn't even have enough for two. So I'm going to take my coins on Caleb Downs and maybe the Aaron Finmore. I'll see how much training. Definitely, brother, what are you doing? Definitely the Caleb Downs will take 70K on an 85 every day of the week. He just sold for 75K, but we'll take 70K on 85. 85 is normally go for like 45K, so we'll take that. Let's see how much Aaron Finmore is going for. Probably will quick sell him because they'll just give us enough to. He's 82K. Will I have enough if I sold Aaron Finmore? If I sold Aaron Finmore, if I would have enough, I don't think I would, but we're gonna see. If I did sell, we would have. We'll be about 9K short. Not even 9K. About 400 short. I'm going to sell Aaron Finmore and then just go buy like an 83 and then we'll get out of here. All right, boys, I'm just buying an 83 because this is actually surprisingly really, really good training compared to what the market is at the moment. By the time you guys seeing this, the market may be a little bit different, but getting an 83 for under 18K, that's like 34 or something per, and I almost just listed them on accident. So one pack in a dream. So let's see if we can cook. I may try to get another Natty run in tonight. It is super late night my time, so I don't know if we'll be able to get one in. But one pack in a dream. Can we pull an ultimate LTD? That's what we're looking for. Or you give me the NOTG. We get a rush though. Dude, I can't escape this dude. I pulled him 5. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we turned our trash into 250K plus the 70K from 70 and 80K for the two cards respectively. So a 400K Natty run. We'll take that. That's not bad. But yeah, we got another Rush LTD. We actually got a couple of Rush LTDs, but I didn't show the other one we got off camera too. But I'll show you guys my binder in terms of Rush LTDs. I'm holding them. There's no need to sell them right now. Obviously, you can see I have, what is that, 10? 10. So if I sold, that's 2.5 million. Obviously, we're not going to sell Jaden Daniels or even Earl Thomas. I may end up quick selling Brian Cushion, which I just always pull this dude. I don't know why. I always pull him. So we're obviously going to sell Dion because Dion should go up in price as a 90-speed receiver. Still has some value or whatnot. 340. I see him getting back up to 400K comfortably, if I'm being completely honest. Now, something I want to talk about for tomorrow before I get into these packs now. Tomorrow, we're going to get new season cards, right? They're going to be 91 and 90 respectively. What I need you guys to check out tomorrow, and probably what I'm going to do tomorrow, obviously we're going to have the training, these training packs and these training packs. But look at these two. If tomorrow these may contain season 3 players, I'm going in. Specifically the college kickoff, because this training roll is cheaper than, and basically you just be looking for the LTDs and the season 2 players. So I am going to get a bit of training. I need to get my coins up, but obviously that both ties into my binder and having 4 or 5 million worth of LTDs in my binder. College kickoff tomorrow. I'm just saying it now because it is significantly cheaper than all of these. And if you're chasing the newer cards, remember, you still can get the Eli Stowers, you still can get the other left edge, and then there's still some college kickoff cards that has a bit more value. The left guard are more expensive, and obviously with the 88 market being expensive as it was, it's come down now than it was yesterday. Obviously, you can get on the auction house yesterday, and 88s were lazy selling for 190K. When I look today, I think it's like 160, 170, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just have a look here and see. Yeah, about 150, 160. So if you go into college kickoff, you can see, obviously, we're getting a new promo on Saturday or Friday. So these cards will no longer have supply, right? But if you look at some of these cards, there are still some expensive cards that you can go out and potentially pull, right? When we're talking about Jordan Seaton is expensive, I believe, the left tackle, unless he's just not showing up. But he's expensive. The left guard is expensive. And because you're unable to pull these cards anymore, right? You can see, you can get some good value out of this. Now, also piggybacking off of this, I did do a run last night. I'm not going to show you guys. I pulled the right end from Oregon, sold them for 220K though, right? And it was fairly easy. I talked about this yesterday. These 10 win, this event for 10 wins, I think it has a day and 20 left. I'm going to try to get 2 more runs. You get an 86 plus. Like I said, I pulled something worth, 220K. Sold it. It took me about an hour and a half. So 220K for an hour and a half. It's pretty cool. It's only half games. It starts in the third quarter. You can score, you can shoot clock, you can do what you want. But those are pretty good in my opinion. So that's something to think about. All right, boys. Like I said, I'm not going to go crazy into packs because I don't feel like these cards are worthy enough to go crazy into packs. Basic B&D pack, If we get an 88 plus, if we hit a 7%er, we hit a 7%er. I don't expect us to hit a 7%er, so exactly what I expected. It was an 85 though, which is a little bit higher than what I expected, but we take those. We absolutely take those. One coin pack, okay. I am going to try a recruit bundle though, because recruit bundles got a boost yesterday, so we're going to try a recruit bundle. We're absolutely going to try a recruit bundle and see if we can cook. Another 85. All right, and absolutely not. I don't even care if it's auctionable. Absolutely, don't you touch it either. I'm not touching it. You can't make me touch it. You absolutely cannot make me touch it. We will not be there for that, without a shot of a doubt. But like I said, I did want to try a recruit bundle. I said yesterday in yesterday's video I wanted to try it, and I honestly just completely forgot, if I'm being completely real. So generally, you're looking around, if we're talking about training aspect, around 500 to 600K training. We'll do a couple, and then like I said, we'll end it off on a couple of rolls here with these. See if we can get lucky out of the rolls. Probably we'll just take what I get out of the rolls and sell it, to be honest, because we know these rolls aren't nearly as good. Oh, we have an 85 overall B&D pack, so let's see what this is talking about. Yes, no, maybe so. What we got, whatever it is, ride more. Remember when you used to be like 700K, buddy? Now you're getting quick settle. Let's get into the 72 pluses. As always, I tell y'all, it's not out of these packs where I see the big hits. Where I see the big hits is usually out of the 69 packs. So we got an 80, which is, I guess, a W out of a 72 plus. So like I said, I'm not going to quick sell it all right now. We'll go into the binder, we'll quick sell it all, and then we'll get into some rolls. But like I said, today I just wanted to talk about, obviously, what we talked about, the Gray House. Tomorrow, the college kickoffs. Like I said, I think those could be super, super valuable come tomorrow. If you're rolling those or decide to roll those tomorrow. And it only works if it says it may contain season 3 players. So make sure you read the description before you decide to go into the pack. Same thing with alumni. Now they should. Keyword is they should, but we're dealing with electronic arts. We all know how electronic arts gets down. So yeah, that's just something to consider and think about. We're gonna get all greens here, aren't we? We're gonna get all greens. I know we're going to get all greens. I just feel, oh, never mind, I lied. I forgot you can get grays. And thought recruit bundles were good, man. I'm going to go quick through this one. 84. So essentially that makes our coins back, really. Because we got the 280s to go for 5K, 6K. So that's what? 14K plus him. That's 48K. Then plus all he's got. We made our coins back. Dubs. All right, boys, let's end off the video here, like I said, with some training. I got a fair few. I got an 88 for like 120. I was feeling very lucky to get that. And then I got a couple of 86s and a couple of 84s. So, like I said, we'll open up 2 packs. As you can see, there's the 88 and there's the 86. So, and this is my 86 Aaron Fentmore. I'm just going to quick sell them. That gives us 1 pack in a dream, I think. 1 pack in a dream. So, let's see if we can make it happen. If we pull the middle linebacker, he's gone. If we pull Justin Haynes, he's gone too. So it doesn't matter who we pull. So 1 pack in a dream. Let's do it. Appreciate you, boys. Like I said, don't go crazy today. If you want to go crazy in this content, tomorrow is the day to go crazy when it comes to this, okay? It's probably going to be Justin Haynes, Daniel Wingate. All right. Listen, we pulled, in my opinion, one of the best cards of today. Obviously, the best champion. We'll sell for 240. We'll take our coins. And we'll hightail it out of here. I'm out. Deuces.